Hi, I'm Heyzeus, and this is my second video looking at submissions for the CS20 skin design competition. I promised I'd make this if the first one did well, and the first one definitely did well. So here we are with another video, sponsored by Loot Bear, the skin service bringing some mojo back to the market with its 0% fee on all skin sales. Anyway, for this video, I asked people to link me some of their favourite submissions, and I've gone and had a look through at some of these, and these are some of the interesting ones that I thought we'd have a look at. So, first of all, I wanted to look at some of the 3D designs made by someone called Sparkwire, and they're really talented when it comes to 3D looking designs. Take, for example, this Inferno P250 co-designed with Shrike, and it speaks for itself, doesn't it? I'm left a little bit speechless. It's really convincing. There's also this Aztec bomb, which is co-designed with Less Than Thrilled, and it's also really amazing. I mean, there's just detail up and down the weapon. It just sucks that it's on an M249. It sort of breaks my heart when I see amazing designs like this on skins that aren't going to get used much in game. And finally, I wanted to look at this Cached AK. This one was mostly produced by Shrike, with Sparkwire helping out, and I don't know, it could be a really good tribute to the new cache map. And also, Shrike has given us some pictures of how it was created, which is interesting to see. Baked normal maps, apparently. I have no idea what that is, but the end result is pretty cool either way. Now, another really cool set of designs is the Operations Collection, and for anyone wondering what the hell these Operation things are, Operations are something Valve used to run for CSGO back in the days of Imperial Germany, so they're fondly remembered by all us stalwarts from the old days back under Kaiser Wilhelm, but they're long gone now. They're not something any modern kid is going to have heard of. Anyway, these skins pay tribute to them, and my favourite is probably the Breakout. I think it's just, visually super striking. Also, check out this joke at the bottom. You'll definitely break through the CT defense with this weapon. Fuck, mate. That's so awful that you'd swear I'd been hired to write it for you. But I also quite like the Bloodhound MP9. I like how it's bursting into butterflies at the back there. It's, a nice little detail that you only notice when you look closely. Anyway, next up, I want to look at the War Maidens collection. This is another collection from 2 Mind Studio. I had to leave it out last time, which I was a bit sad about, but this time we get to have a look at it. So the creator of the skin explained to me that the bullets on the gun are meant to represent your different shots, and sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss, sometimes you go 99 and 4, so sometimes they're happy, sometimes they're angry, sometimes they're frustrated. It's not representative of how I play the game because I whiff more than Smiths.
Coordinated, looking to do something.
But obviously the symbolism does make sense, and they've also got these pin-up girls on them because, well, I mean, do we need a justification for that? Also, I gotta say, I feel like if this was an Asian game rather than an American one, there'd be a ton of skins like this in the game, as opposed to just the Akihabara Accept. So, I don't know what the odds of something like this making it into the game is, but if it does, I think it's going to be wildly popular, given how, big CSGO is becoming in the East. I think especially the M4A4 on the AWP, although I do wonder if the cleavage on the AWP woman would be acceptable to Valve. I'm not sure if it would, even if they do have vaginas in the game already. Anyway, moving on. The next set of skins are the Diesel Power skins by Depuziu, and I hope I pronounced that right. My profound apologies if I didn't. Anyway, this bloke has made some legit Mad Max style insanity with these 3D skins. I'm sure no one needs me to explain why they're called Diesel Power, but I will say, I had some doubts about what these might look like in-game. I've seen some of this guy's other skins in-game before, and they're pretty good, but this AK in particular seems to take it to a whole nother level. I wasn't really sure whether this would really look that good in-game, but there is a video of this AK in-game, and it looks pretty legit, so I feel like it's inevitable that we're going to see this thing in-game at some point. It's just that incredible, but if you're wondering what the connection to CS20 is, I don't think there really is one. I don't think this is going to make the CS20 case, but it has a CS20 label on it, so that allows me to, stick it in my video because it is fucking amazing. Anyway, one other collection I wanted to look at very quickly is the Merc collection by Slevin. It's just some T and CT logos slapped all over a gun in a random pattern, but I think it has a kind of nice spray painted look, and I think it could be a really nice mil-spec skin with a pattern finish in the new collection. I also wanted to look at Kazdor's workshop. He's got a whole bunch of submissions, and what I like about them is the hand-painted look to them. I assume that's what he's done with them anyway. I haven't specifically asked him, but I'm guessing he probably did hand paint these, and I've got a bit of a thing for the sort of finish that results in. My favourite is probably the Immortal. It's based on the Phoenix logo, obviously, and Immortal rising from the ashes, you sort of get it. I just like the coloration. I think it's very striking. I think it's very well done. There's also the Face of the Fight skins. The artist explains these as his interpretation of a counter-terrorist as a samurai fighting the evil force in the form of the terrorists, which I think is a bit of a stretch on one hand, but on the other hand, I think it looks really, really awesome, so I'll give it points for that anyway. And finally, I wanted to look at a couple of April submissions. First of all, we have Red AK submission number 3691. There's nothing wrong with the skin. I just wanted to point out, there are a lot of Red AKs submitted to this thing. It's a very popular choice, but he's also got this skin, which essentially is trying to pay homage to the Howl, and that is one badass hound. I really like this design. You can even sort of see inside its ribs, which I like that touch. It's got this little bit of, it's not Lovecraftian, but there's a little bit of sort of supernatural horror to the style of the hound and the way the skin is. And so yeah, my sort of design, that's all I'm saying. I really like how it turned out. I would love to see this in the game. Anyway, with that, I think we're done. If you enjoyed this vid, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, that sort of thing. It'd really be appreciated. Also, a big thank you to my sponsors at Loot Bear. Now, as I said before, Loot Bear is a site that has a marketplace where you can buy and sell skins for real money with a 0% sales fee. So you get to keep 100% of the money if you sell something there. And just for comparison, keep in mind, Valve takes 12% of your money when you sell on the Steam market. So this is a way better place to sell, and it also means you can get skins cheaper because people can afford to sell them cheaper if you want to buy stuff. And yes, they do take crypto as well as PayPal, so it's an awesome marketplace, excellent value for customers, but it also has another feature. You can rent or rent out skins using the site. So if you've got play skins that you aren't using, like I had, rent them out on Loot Bear and pocket some cash rather than having them sitting around and doing nothing. And if you want to get some sick play skins without having to pay a huge amount of money for them, well, Loot Bear offers some great subscription services too. You can try it out for 8 days free of charge and swap out your skins as you please if you get it. So really cool service, Netflix for skins, that's what they call it. Check them out. Link is in the description. Anyway, that's all for now. Trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.